Hello everyone, welcome to your podcast style New Moon in Scorpio report. I wasn't going to do this report because I haven't been that well and I had a diagnosis for a medical thing, but I kind of got drawn into researching it, so I thought I might as well do the report for you. Now, this new moon is asking you if you're ready for an adventure of rebirth. Are you ready? Our new moon is on the 1st of the 11th, 2024, so the 1st of November. It's at... Actually, I'll get to that bit in a moment because it's been written a little bit further in my notes. So this is our podcast style audio because I am doing lots of things and as you know, I'm not feeling that well. So it's easier for me to do it this way. I will be back soon doing them properly. Not too sure yet when because there is so much going on and I'm waiting for appointments with doctors, that kind of thing. But I did not want to not give you this report because it's a beautiful moon and I think it'd be really interesting to know what's going on. So with the Scorpio new moon, think spiritual, divine. The question marching up as the seas rage is, what world do we want to live in? Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Think birth, death, rebirth. The never-ending cyclical circular cycle. Our new moon is on the 1st of November. It's a big call. We have the 111, and if you add the number of 111 to 8, which is the year number, you get 11. Is this turning your cogs, pulling in your understanding? We are being called to a new spiritual space, a new understanding of divinity. New beginnings are highlighted. A call to independence is shining and the start of a high level of spirituality is highlighted. This chart has a strong water influence. Will you be pulled into the murky depths or clear the decks and look to a brighter future? With our new moon in Scorpio, think balance between the sun and the moon holding space at 9 degrees and 35 minutes. Now, when I say balance, it's not like when we've got a full moon where you're balancing the sun and the moon. This is a different type of balance because it's to do with Scorpio and it's to do with the shadow element, okay? So with this new moon at that 9 degrees and 35 minutes, it's also time-wise, it's 8:47 a.m. Eastern Time and 12:47 UK time. The divine is calling us with the promise of a new beginning from what may or may not be a shocking beginning or ending. The US affairs are highlighted here. Watch this space. Saturn is holding court in the new moon, trine the sun and moon. Feel the call of stability, the persuasion of father time and the masculine element of energy holding you. It offers you a sense of structure and will help you to release obstacles that are in your path. You can move forward with its help, create foundations and dive into a sense of determination that helps you to achieve long-term goals. The angels are saying maybe even a big long-term goal that's been gathering moss for some time. This energy can help you with relationship by assisting you to dedicate yourself, bring in deep respect and create loyalty. Are you ready? This could be the end of not knowing what is happening in your relationships and rein in a beautiful beginning sign of stability. Breathe in, take a big full lug of air. Our opposition of Mars and Pluto, both on the anaretic degree, are making for interesting bedtime reading. Watch yourself, watch your attitudes, and do not give in to any type of extreme right now, as these two opposing forces are bringing in a sense of unease and resistance. Let Saturn be the anchor here. Father Time is amenable and wants to divert you away from attitudes and feelings that are on the more negative plane. Watch your emotions. Saturn, Neptune, Mars, Moon, Sun and Mercury are all in water signs. There will either be a drowning of emotions and floods of tears or the pragmatic strength of allowing the things you no longer require to be washed away by the vibrations of this new moon. Along with the Pluto-Mars opposition, we also have an opposition between Jupiter and Venus, highlighting the balance between money and spirituality, as you're called to understand in a spiritual sense what you truly want to do in your life. And Mercury opposing Uranus is calling you to step into your independent self. With Uranus knocking sense into you that it is time to balance this independence with your inner spiritual mastery. Scorpio wants you to face your fears. Let the ego take a step back and move into a space that is more spiritual, open, and expansive. You may be being pulled all ways, and it may be dark and spicy, just like Scorpio. However, you're being called to face the shadow, see it head on, and clear the decks. You can do this. Scorpio is a water sign, and all the planets in the water signs are showing you that your heart, the deep whispers, and the inner revelations are speaking to you. Listen to them, and they will guide you well. Remember, Pluto is the ruling planet of Scorpio. It is increasing the pressure on a pot that is pretty much ready to boil over. Think of it like this. Every one of us is being guided resolutely into a changed world. What will come next? What will we see? We get to decide by our decisions, behaviours, and our actions. Mercury trine Mars offers you the chance to have these conversations without blowing up and making more of them than you need to. You can be decisive, take action, and add the wonderful aspect of magic to your decision making under the influence presented in the chart. Are you ready for an adventure? However you want to look at this chart, it's showing you the way. It is guiding you to purge, clear, and let go of old memories and cycles of behaving that are no good for you. You're being called to level up and be the new evolved version of yourself that's no longer grounded by old trauma and confusion. My favourite planet to talk about is Chiron, the wounded healer. In Aries, it's pushing us all to clear our tendencies to play the drama queen or give in to playing the victim. Chiron is guiding you to let go of conditioning that has attached itself to you throughout your life. Question it, ask if you truly believe it, and if it doesn't fit, let it go. After all, who do you really want to be? My guess is not the person carrying around old, outdated wounding. If you step into being self-aware, this moon can help you effortlessly shift to the new stage. Of course, this is Scorpio, and it might be a little bit uncomfortable, so you get to choose whether you resist or not. Remember, what we resist persists. Now, my lovelies, let's do our tarot for the new moon in Scorpio. Because it's Scorpio and it's dark and it's foreboding in some ways, and it's the energy of Pluto and it's the underworld, I'm using the Midnight Magic, a tarot deck of mushrooms by Sara. So I'm going to get two. Oh, I'm not going to get all the cards. Sorry about that. I was starting to shuffle the cards. I'm going to get 2 cards for our new moon in Scorpio. Let's see what the angels, universe, spirit, source want to give us. Oh, they're trying to give us all the cards, actually. So I'm just going to be drawn where I'm being drawn. Oh, they're trying to throw them at me now. They're trying to throw all of the cards at me. Let's see what we get. Oh, I'm very, very interested. Are you ready, guys? Right, so we've got the 5 of Wands. I love this card for this new moon. In the card, I'm going to describe it to you. There are these beautiful, beautiful sort of rustic, burnt orange colour mushrooms looking like they're seeking the light. And then below them, you've got like these small, looks like what stalagmites or stalactites, I can't remember which one's upright, but it looks like you've got them. And then you've got a ladybird. And in the background, right hidden, you've got a human figure, you've got deer, and right at the front you've got rocks. Basically, this 5 of Wands is saying that you are going to have to traverse a great length of rockiness and go through the portal shift of your shadow, of the pain, of the stories, of the things that you've gone through to move your vibration into a new beginning. Highlighted here with the energy and the luck of the ladybird is the energy of having 6 years good luck so long as you shift this consciousness. The other energy that's being shown to me is that you need to go deep into your shadow, deep into that cave, into the darkness, into the space where you wouldn't normally go. Angels are saying to me to tell you guys the message of the deer is strong here. So do look up what deer symbolism is. Look it up on Google. Find out what deer is bringing you, the messenger it wants to give you. They're also telling me this kind of leads us into Christmas. You are really in a space right now of building up so you can go into 2025 knowing who you want to be, because you'll have cleared your shadow. You'll have taken the journey. You'll have walked through the depths of darkness to get to where you want to get to. Angels are telling me also that you are shifting in your sacral chakra, so relationship, pleasure. You're starting to understand what those things are. Now, Scorpio can be a bit resistant to those things. So it's about learning about how your sexy, almost Scorpio self can lean into that relationship model that is more attuned to harmony, peace, and diversity and connecting, that kind of thing, right? And the Five of Wands also says because of the fact that you're moving through this sacral energy, your relationships will get better because you'll be able to transform, alchemize, and transmute them because you're being able to speak in a more loving way. Now, let's see what our second card is. Oh, interesting, because we've kind of gone a little bit back and we've got the Two of Wands. Now, the angels are telling me this is called the bleeding tooth fungus. Okay, it does actually look like a bleeding tooth. That is literally what it looks like. What I want to say to you, and I'm really seeing this with the Scorpio energy, is it's going to feel a bit like pulling teeth. You know, people say, oh, I'd rather have, oh, it's like pulling teeth. You know, trying to achieve this is like pulling teeth. So for some of you, you may be feeling that this is a very difficult space to be in. The things that you need to organize, sort, understand, they may be darker than you thought they were. Yet what the angels are telling me is look at the fertility that will come out of what you go through. Look at the fertile abundance that you can create, and there'll be light. Because as I said with the Five of Wands, the mushrooms will reach into the light. You'll be reaching to the light. They're telling me to say to you, come out of the depths of the shadow, reach the light so you can begin anew, using this Scorpio new moon as your anchorage point for a deeper intention to becoming something better evolved and more in harmony and resonance with yourself and also the community and the world at large. Okay, my lovelies, if you've got this far, please do give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, I would love to have you on board. Join the tribe, and we'd love you to be part of this group of high-level angel activation heroes. If you join us, there's lots of surprises coming very, very soon. The more subscribers I get, the more I can get to do. How exciting is that? So this moon is our call to rebirth, to create a new life individually, and to collectively bring in the changes of light, love, and high vibration consciousness into the world. A human family gets to decide whether it wants to live in constriction for the next 20 years or harmony. Let's be the path of harmony. Seed that in your thoughts, your mind, and the actions you take. Remember, you play a great part in involving the whole of humanity. You're not just you. You are a part of the whole, and your contribution is required. You are called now by myself and the angels and all of those who work within this paradigm and realm, and that I work with and that are working with this energy, to committing to clearing the old paradigm from your system so we can live in a better world. As a note to this, I will be releasing the self-study version of my chakra course very soon. If you're interested, sign up on my website. Details will be going out to subscribers in due course. You can do this at www.selfloveselfcaresystem.com. My sign up is on the bottom of every page of my website. It's hard to know where we will go. After all, it's not over till the song is sung. Do your individual best and trust that we will get there. Sending you all so much love. This moon may affect people with personal planets and points at approximately 5 to 14 degrees of the water signs most significantly. It may also affect you if you have Sun, Moon, or Ascendant in Scorpio, regardless of your placements. New moon things to do. This is the moon to get clear on upholding your boundaries. Journaling is a good one for this new moon. Get clear on your emotions, write about what you're feeling, and use them as signposts for your next steps. It's also a good moon to ask yourself those deep dive questions such as, am I playing small? Am I repeating patterns? You have 2 weeks to embrace the potency of this new moon and dive into the emotional aspects through self-reflection to shift what may be limiting you. There you go, my lovelies. That is our new moon podcast style report in Scorpio. Namaste, everyone. Have a beautiful, happy new moon in Scorpio. I will be with you very soon next week and tomorrow with our angel message, and on Monday with our daily readings. Do keep posted on all the exciting stuff that's coming. I do want to change things and bring more stuff onto YouTube, but obviously I need more subscribers. We'll see how that goes. Take care, everyone. Namaste, and I will see or speak to you very soon. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.